Good morning, handsome and beautiful learners of grade 6. Welcome to grade 6 science class. Today, I'm going to discuss to you about the parts and functions of the musculoskeletal system. I have here some pictures for you. Have you observed how the houses are built? Did you see some framework? How important is framework in building a house? What will the construction worker do first? And how will you compare that one to the human body? Is there a framework that provides structure to the human body? What do you call this framework? I have here some activity for you, class. I would like you to connect the cutout pictures of the human skeletal system. I will give you 5 minutes to cut out the pictures and connect them. Okay, time is up. Let's proceed to another activity. I have here a video presentation or a video wherein we're going to learn about the human skeletal system. I would like you to listen and observe. You can also dance with this presentation.
Dancing bone stem, bone stem, bone stem, dancing bone stem, bone stem, bone stem, dancing bones, doing the skeleton dance. The foot bone's connected to the leg bone's connected to the knee bone's connected to the thigh bone, doing the skeleton dance. The thigh bone's connected to the hip bone's connected to the backbone's connected to the neck bone, doing the skeleton dance. Shake your hands to the left, shake your hands to the right, put your hands in the air, put your hands out of sight. Shake your hands to the left, shake your hands to the right, put your hands in the air. Wiggle, 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 wiggle your knees. Dim bones, dim bones, dim, dancing bones, dim bones, dim bones, dim, dancing bones, dim bones, dim bones, dim, dancing bones, doing the skeleton dance.
Now, we have another activity. I would like you to name the parts of the human skeleton. Here is the picture of the human skeleton. Use the words in the box below to identify the parts of the skeleton. Each bone in our bodies has a name. And remember, there are more than 200 bones in our body. Number 1, skull. Where is your skull, or where is the skull? Number 2, the upper leg bone. Number 3, shoulder joint. Number 4, rib cage. Number 5, kneecap. Number 6, the spine. Number 7, the collarbone. Number 8, the pelvis. Number 9, the foot bone. Number 10, the fibula. 11, the tibia. Number 12, the upper arm. Number 13, the radius. 14, the ulna. And last, the metacarpals. Very good. Well done, class. Now let's see. What is the purpose of the human skeleton? Is there any purpose of the human skeleton? Yes, of course. Human skeleton has a purpose. Without a framework of our body, we cannot walk, we cannot stand, and we cannot do activities. Now let's proceed, class. The skeletal system, class, is made up of many bones, exactly 206. Bones help shape your body and protect your organs such as your heart, your brain, your lungs from damage. If you didn't have bones in your body, you would look like a ball full of jello because there would be nothing holding you up. The framework of your body is made up of rigid materials called bones. Now, in the human body, it is the skeletal system that forms a strong framework for body support. Below is the chart showing some end support they provide. Bones and their support. The breastbone. Their support is the anchorage for the ribs in front. The next bone is what we call femur. It bears weight of the upper body. Next we have the pelvic girdle. It supports the spinal column and the legs. Next we have the spinal column. The spinal column makes body straight, supports head. And the shoulder girdle, it supports our arms. Now, what are the two divisions of the skeletal system? There are two divisions of the skeletal system. What are the two divisions of the skeletal system? The first one is the axial skeleton, and the next one is the appendicular skeleton. There are two major skeletal system parts. The axial skeleton includes the skull, the spine, ribs, and sternum. And the appendicular skeleton includes the appendages of the body, which are the shoulders, the arms, the hips, and the legs. The function of the axial skeleton is supports and protects organs in the cavities, attaches to muscles of head, neck, and trunk. Respiration and appendicular skeleton. Now, the appendicular skeleton includes the pectoral girdle, the pelvic girdle, the upper extremities, the lower extremities, and its functions primarily to facilitate the movement. Now, what is the difference between the compact bone and the spongy bone? Look at this picture below. Spongy bone is the inner bone and the porous. When we say compact bone, it is the outer bone and rigid. Why is bone marrow important? What is bone marrow? Bone marrow is the soft, spongy tissue that fills the course of the larger bone. So this is the bone marrow, or what we call the spongy tissue. It serves an active function in the body by producing all the three types of blood cells, as well as the lymphocytes, which supports the immune system. We have here another activity. I would like you to observe the movements of the joints. Now we have a problem. What are the different kinds of joints? There's a video link below. I would like you to click that one. And for the safety tips, you have to be careful in moving your body parts, especially your neck and backbone. Do not allow other persons to pull or twist your arms. Now class, let's do the mix and match. In your envelope that I used to give to you last week, there are cards, the green and the yellow cards. In the green cards are the parts of the skeletal system, and the yellow cards are the functions of the skeletal system. I would like you to have a group activity. Like you have to call your siblings, like your brothers or sisters, your parents, or it can be your cousins if you have. Okay? Why should bones be strong? Think about it. Because bones support our body and allow us to move. How will you take care of your bones? Do you know how to take care of your bones? Of course. In taking our bones, we have to remember that we have to eat calcium-rich foods like the cheese, the milk, and next, we have to prevent ourselves from falls and other accidents that could injure the bones, especially when playing. We have to exercise to build strong bones. Remember that exercise every day will make our bone healthy. And also, we need vitamin D. Your body produces vitamin D naturally when it's directly exposed to sunlight. But always remember, too much exposure to sunlight may cause sunburn or even skin cancer. Okay, so you have to be very cautious. Besides getting vitamin D through sunlight, you can also get it through the certain foods and supplements to ensure adequate levels of the vitamin in your blood. Vitamin D has several important functions. Perhaps the most vital are regulating the absorption of the calcium and the phosphorus and facilitating normal immune system function. Getting sufficient amount of vitamin D is important for normal growth and development of bones and teeth, as well as improved resistance against certain diseases. Now I have here a trivia for you. Get ready with this trivia. Bones are alive. They are made of living cells, capable of growing and repairing themselves. Our bones are in fact alive. Our bones are made up of hard stuff that gives them the strength they need, and many living cells. These cells are what help our bones to grow and repair themselves if damaged. The cells in our bones rely on blood to keep them alive, just as many other cells in our body do. Did you know that our body is what brings food and oxygen to our bone cells and takes away the things that our bone cells don't need? If our bones were not alive, a broken bone would stay broken for the rest of our lives because there would be nothing alive to fix it. Luckily, our bones are very alive and have the ability to repair breaks and fractures in no time. When we break a bone, our blood clots in the break to form a bridge or to close up a break. Now let us answer the following questions. I will give you 1 minute to answer. You can also get a piece of paper or a piece of clean sheet of paper or notebook for your answer. Are you ready? Okay, let's do it. Question number 1. What are the ideas did you learn in the lesson? Again, what are the ideas did you learn in the lesson? Next, what are the parts and functions of the skeletal system? Again, what are the parts and functions of the skeletal system? Describe the potential consequences if all bone tissues in humans were made of spongy bone and no compact bones. Again, describe the potential consequences if all bone tissues in the humans were made of spongy bones and no compact bones. Now let's do the evaluation. It's the matching type. I would like you to match the parts of the skeletal system in column A with the functions in column B. I will give you 5 minutes to answer. Okay, 5 minutes is up. Let's proceed to test 2. How will you take care of your bones? Again, how will you take care of your bones? Okay, class. I hope you are learning today. I would like to say thank you. Keep safe, everyone. Bye bye.